Hey everybody. I recorded an earlier stream, but because of an allergy attack and also some computer problems, nothing was really seen. So I sincerely apologize for that. You didn't miss much. Basically, usually on Sundays, I do a live build of the characters that Nate and I are going to discuss on our recorded show. And we're sorry, still having an allergy attack. We're a little bit behind on that. So what I did this week instead was I created two D&D characters based on two people that support the show, and that is at Dr. Future, who has two shows on YouTube. One is Come Inside .us, and the other one, I just saw it. I think it's called Space Travels or so. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. But you can find them on YouTube under the name Jesse Reyes, and I'll type that in right now. Jesse Reyes has a really fantastic show, really cool guy, great supporter. He's the one who helped me create our intro and outro and do a little bit adaptation with our show. The next one is Library Rat, and Library Rat does a stream on Twitch where they create really amazing art. In fact, they are the person that created the logo that I have, Musing as of an Intelligent Idiot, which is the octopus drinking the tea, and of course, a little bit of the Chicago flag because a girl really loves her Chicago. So I'm coming back to do this, to redo this, because it's not fair that my allergy attacks got in the way of all of this. So, library rep. I made them a Swift Stride Bard. Originally, I made them level 4, but I started playing around with it to see what would happen if I went up a level. So, with the Swift Stride, it's a shifter class, a shifter race, I should say. And there are 4 shifter races. And this one seemed the most appropriate. And I'll go back a little bit. It seemed the most appropriate because it was more feline in nature than bestial, or, well, a feline is a beast, well, an animal, but it just seemed more in line with Library Rat's personality. Library Rat and I know each other in real life, and so this is not really based on their social media, but my impressions of them through our interactions with each other. So going back to the race, this is the one where they can shift. They can shift for like about a minute. And so swift strides, shift are graceful and quick, typically feline in nature, are often aloof and difficult to pin down physically or socially. Now, this does not mean that I think that library rat is aloof, because I do not. It's because my other choices for shifters were, let's get back to this. So I have the Beast Hide, I have Long Tooth, and I have Wild Hunt. Wild Hunt, sharp and insightful, always alert, ever wary of possible threats. I don't see Library Rat as being well, actually, let's do that. Let's chase that race. Okay, but before, let's go back to the other shifter races. So Beast Hide, stoic and solid, draw strength and stability from the beast within, are typically tied to the bear or the boar. Uh, so uh, what I've seen of Library Rat, they're more about birds and snakes. Long Tooth are fierce and aggressive. I don't consider Library Rat to be aggressive, but let's try what Wild Hunt looks like. So we'll change the race. We'll play a little bit. All right, so we'll change the race. They have dark vision. They have the shifting sub race. Um, so we could choose that. I'm guessing later, or yeah, I don't know when we could choose a sub race. Let's find out when we could choose a sub race. All right, so I made them a bard because library rat, as the name kind of tells you a little bit, they are very much into reading and they're also very much into nature. In fact, library rat, it was the person I went to and was like, I need a book. And they're like, and here is my library of books here at work. So that was fun. First, I made them a level 4, but let's play around with the level 12. Okay. Uh, let's see here. I don't see. Okay, additional magical secrets. Okay, where I could choose a spell. This is going to be so much fun. Hold on. I'm going to have to go to my book for that one. But I'm not seeing anything here where I can choose a sub race. Hold on. Dang nabbit. Go into the books. Okay, sub race. But it doesn't say anything here for a sub race that I could choose. Can I choose that later? When can I choose the sub race? You all are making me think and use my brain, and it's too early. I put them as College of Lore for the Bard. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Go to the books. Okay, so it's not in either of the books here. Okay, I'm not sure what to do with that. Crap! Where's Nate when I need him? He's at work. That's where he is. Why you gotta go to work? Just, hang out. Do your thing, man. Who needs money? Okay, so let's see. What would I. Ooh, water walk. That seems like fun. So this is where we get to choose a couple of spells. I'm trying to think of what spells I like. Misty Step, definitely. Now, as a shifter, when they shift, they get a +10 to their speed. But Misty Step is going to help us get out of those tricky situations. Uh, you can teleport up to 30 feet. So that's always a good one. Let's see. Trying to think, what else do I want to give them? I do like Clairvoyance. I do like that one. Invincible sensor within range in a location familiar to you. When you cast a spell, you choose seeing or hearing, so that works. I like that one. Expertise, animal handling, and history. You got that. Magical secrets. We're going to choose another spell. What is this one? A line of roaring flame, 30 feet and 5 emanates from you. Each creature in the line must make a dexterity. That seems like fun. Let's have fun with this. And then let's do the one with animals. So she's got animal friendship, animal messenger. Wait, animal enemy dead. No, animal messenger. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking about her. By means of this spell, you use an animal to deliver a message. Choose a tiny beast you can see within range, such as a squirrel, blue jay, or bat. I kind of like that one. That should be fun. Okay. And so the ability scores on this one, we did I did. I don't know why I'm saying we. I did the right dice roll, and as you can see, the dice were not as nice as I would like them to be. For description, I made them a guild artisan because Library Rat is an artist. It did not give me the greatest of characteristics that I would have liked. Equipment, uh, we seem to be doing okay on that. Light armor, some light weaponry. Okay, so let's see what we look like now. And by the way, my internet's a little bit better, but I am having somebody come out to check it. So, yay! We're streaming much better. I'm excited. I'm excited. All right, let's see what we've got here. All right, dexterity 19 on that one, and charisma 16. That's great for a bard. Plus 10 on animal handling, insight, medicine. We've got advantage, perception, and survival. I do like this. Spells. Let's see what we've got for our spells. Minor illusion, thunderclap. Those were the ones I originally chose. Again, because of Library Rat and their feelings about nature and animals and all this other stuff, keeping them with a lot of the animal spells. Animal friendship, messenger, blindness, crown of madness, misty step. Okay. All right. There are more spells that I could definitely add because they are up to level 12. So again, I have some time. Why not? Let's play with some of those spells that she's got. We're gonna have some fun. It'll be a good time. What? I know I can't sing, but I like singing to myself. Okay. All right. Yay! Oh my gosh, we are working so much better. This morning was horrible. Oh my goodness. I was sneezing and coughing and it was not pleasant. And then everything froze. Okay, so I can choose one more cantrip and 6 more spells. All right, for the cantrip. Let's see. True Strike, I don't really. Friends. For the duration, you have advantage on all charisma checks. There it is. Okay, so that's her cantrip right there. And then spells. Let's look at 6th level. Eye Bite, I kind of like, along with Mass Suggestion. Then for level 5, let's see. Hold Monster for sure. Greater Restoration. On Curse. New Reduction. Let's see. Mass Cure Wounds. Always. You're going to be helpful for everyone you're working with. Ooh, Teleportation Circle. As you cast a spell, you draw a 10-foot shimmering portal. You can create a permanent. We could actually use that on some of our campaigns for sure. All right, I get one more. Let's go to 4th level. Charm Monster. There we go. All right, so those are our spells for level 12. Okay, so I changed the shifter from Swift Strider to, oh crap, now I can't remember. It wasn't Longtooth, it was, crap, now I can't, Wild Hunt, thank you. Ugh, why? Okay, so bonus actions on this one. Shifting. Okay, so we gain 13 temporary hit points, and we can only do this once per short rest, which is good. That means I only need like an hour in between shifting. And it looks like I get to shift for a minute, which I'm trying to think of how many rounds of fighting that is. I think it's 5 or 10. I cannot remember. Bardic inspiration. We've got that reaction, cutting words, opportunity attack. Let's look at these spells again, make sure I did not double up on anything. Keep hitting the wrong thing. Yeah. Ooh, plus 11 on persuasion. Go, girl, go. Plus 7 on performance. This is good. This is good. This is a good character. Wow. I actually kind of like this character with this. I don't know what I would or would not change, but I do like this character with the armor class, the dexterity, the charisma. We'd use a bunch of our spells, then we could do our shifting. This isn't a bad character. I'm not ashamed of this character. I like this character. And I hope Library Rat likes this character. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Okay, so that there is Library Rat. The next one that I built was off of Doc Future, or Dr. Future, and their name for to find their YouTube channels, because I think they have like, yeah, they have 2 shows, possibly 3. Uh, this one I played around with a little bit because there is a race that I have never created a character based on, and that race is the Triton. I have never done that before. I was like, you know what? Let's just play with Doc Futures one and see what happens there. So I did originally start them off at level 4, but then I raised them up to level 20. Here's why. With the Triton race, I had strength plus 1, constitution plus 1, and charisma plus 1. So because I'm looking at strength, constitution, and charisma, I'm going to choose a class that's going to use at least 2 of those 3. So that's why I went with Paladin. I would have originally chosen Cleric for Doc Future because Doc Future is someone that, based on their social media and our interactions over social media, seems to be the person that you send in the front lines but backs up the party. But as a Paladin, uh, they are seriously a badass on this one. So something I did a little bit different with this, I did do the rolls again. So uh, maybe it'll show you, maybe it won't. I did the rolls on this one. I had to do the rolling twice because the first time it came out with that 10, 12, 13, and I was like, let's see if we can play with this a little bit. And so that's when, okay, yeah, here it is. That's when it started rolling things like an 18, a 17, a 15. And it was like, oh, that is gorgeous. So I put those immediately into the Trident race's abilities. So strength, constitution, charisma. Then, because we're dealing with a paladin here, it was like, all right, your saving throws are going to be your whiz saving throws. So I was like, let's play with this a little bit. I decided to max out their wisdom and then max out their constitution. And that's where we came up. Well, that, why do I keep saying we? Like I'm Queen Elizabeth or something like that. It is not the royal we. I'm just one single person. but I talk to myself a lot. But I was like, this looks pretty good, and it's done well with the passive wisdom and the insight and perception. We've gotten some really good modifiers going here: insight, intimidation, perception. Of course, stealth is at a disadvantage on this one because as the paladin, you are going to be wearing that heavy armor. And so for the heavy armor for this one, I gave Armor of Gleaming Scale Mail. It's a medium armor. And I thought it was kind of funny because this armor of gleaming you never have to clean, and you are lucky enough to have missed my horrible joke about needing Arm and Hammer, and that Arm and Hammer was created to clean armor and hammers. And I just repeated that horrible joke because I'm going to share it with the world. So actually, let's go back in this, and instead of maxing out that wisdom, let's do what I normally do and max out the 3 top ability scores for this character. So let's go back and let's look at ability score improvement. So we're not going to do wisdom. We just have to do 1 for strength. Okay. And then after this, we're going to hit charisma. All right, so ability score improvement. Next one, we're going to again max out that charisma. Not dexterity, charisma. Thank you. All right, next one. Let's see, charisma. And now we can max out or see how close we can get to for the wisdom. So let's see what we are going to look like. The other thing that I did not give him all of their spells, so I'm going to have to go back and give them their spells. Oh my gosh. I cannot remember the name of the technician that helped me with my internet, but yay, it's working better. Okay, maxed out strength, maxed out constitution, maxed out charisma. Uh, we've got a +2 on wisdom. And of course, it does change the passive perception and passive insight. And it looks like, yeah, we lost. Did we lose something on deception? No, we didn't. We're fine. Okay, so but this changed the DC. Why did that change? It's supposed to be, Gosh, I am still learning so much, but I could swear, wasn't that a 10 before? Somebody correct me. I think that was a 10 before. Okay, but it's looking pretty good. It's still looking fantastic with this one. We're still doing very well on everything. Massive hit points. What we can do is change their equipment because we actually can go for heavy armor with this character. So let's see, armor. Let's go for the heavy stuff. Okay. So we still do, it didn't really change it too much. Oh, that's what I'm missing. Duh! I'm missing a shield. It's a paladin. I'm supposed to have a shield. Come on, Reagan. Think here, kid. Shield. Let's just do any shield. Okay. Let's go over here and add the shield. And there we go. Boom. Now this is definitely my tank that's going to go in and just beat the ever living daylights out of anybody that's coming after their party. Like, can I help you? Excuse you, why are you talking to my party here, man? Okay, much better, much better. Yay! Everything's improved. I spoke too soon. Damn it. Okay, my internet just went. All right, so thank you for joining me again on this Sunday. For next week, Nate and I are a little bit behind. We're going to record our Jacob Zuma one that I did the live build for last week. On Tuesday, we're going to do a live build on Arnold Schwarzenegger. So be prepared for an onslaught of the worst Arnold impressions ever. Like, ever. And of course, also be prepared for this character to be a little bit the real person and a little bit about the movies. Yeah, that's going to be a fun one. Then next Sunday, the live build will be on Elizabeth Warren because that's what Nate and I are going to do for our recorded show. All right. Oh, and then the Tuesday after next will be Mike Pence. And so be prepared for a bunch of fly jokes. All right. Thank you so very much and have a fantastic Mother's Day and a fantastic Sunday.